सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
Sloka number 104. Bharabhut kathito yogi yogishas sarvakamadah ashramashramanakshamaः Shuvarno vayuvahanah. Last class we have seen Bhara Bhrit and Kathitaha. Bhara Bhrit means the Lord Vishnu is the one who bears all the burden. Even though he is bearing every burden, he will never feel it is burden. Bhara Bhrit means. So Bhagavan is the one who is responsible for everything. So he is the one who is taking care of the whole universe. We are unlimited. We are unlimited or Bhagavan is unlimited? Bhagavan is unlimited. We are limited. So who is taking care of us? Bhagavan only. We do not know what is going to happen the next moment, how to tackle the things also we do not know. We are thinking, we know, we are planning, we are only doing everything. But really speaking, Bhagavan is the one who is taking care of. Bhara Bhrit. So Kathitaha, all Puranas, Upanishads, Vedas, Kathitaha means said about the Bhagavan, the Lord. Each and every text, scriptural text, either from Vedas to even small scriptural book, any book you can take, all they talk about the glory of the Lord. What they talk? You are nothing, God is everything. God is everything. You are nothing means what? You, the body-mind complex, is not predominantly in a creation. Bhagavan is the main predominant substratum. So you are the part of that Bhagavan, the Bindu, the Jala Bindu, how from the ocean it comes. So you are also the part of Bhagavan. So remember all the time, first I am the part of Bhagavan first, at the first stage. Then only you can come to know there is no difference between Bhagavan and me. Without knowing I am part of Bhagavan, it is difficult to understand identity, isn't it? So these are all said in Shastras. Kathitaha, how to understand Bhagavan first. Different levels are there. For one stage of person, one level they have said. So that is very important. Many of us we miss that. Why this is necessary, all this and all they think. So Bhagavan created the world is the first stage of teaching. Bhagavan created the world. Then second level of students, Bhagavan became the world, we say. Because those people cannot understand you and Bhagavan are one is difficult. They cannot understand. So Bhagavan became the world, we say, next thing. Next stage level people, we say, Bhagavan appearing as the creation, even really speaking, Bhagavan not became the world. That is also wrong. Later what we say, Bhagavan appearing as the world. In still more higher mature person, what we say, world is not there at all, Bhagavan alone is there. Everything is mithya, just superimposition, appearing. But how to see this world is real, unreal, this body is unreal, it is a very, very tough task. Unless you falsify this body, this is matter, this is jadam, this whole jagat is really a drama. It's very, very difficult to swallow. All these are said in Shastras. Everything. every stage they said in Shastra. That is why Kathitahan. Bhagavan Pattida, about Bhagavan alone they talked. About different levels, different stages, different rupams, for what sake, for whose sake, why they said, how these forms, this type of teaching helps the person to come there. Even we do not know while studying, how this helps. Without knowing, something happens in our intellect, that's all. By listening, it happens. By listening, it happens. How it works, how it functions, every statement. That's why Bhagavan Patti Shularka and the Vishyam. So Kathitahan, and the Lord name is called Kathitahan. So listening about the Lord, how can you listen? Somebody has said, Upanishad has said, Gita, Lord Krishna has said. Now other teachers are also saying same thing. So next generations also they say the same thing. Go on telling. So Kathitaha. Then Yogi means Yogaha means Jnanam here. Tenaiva Gamyatvat Yogi. Yogi means Jnanam. Who is that Jnanam? The Lord Vishnu is the Jnana Swarupam. Whom we know. What for we do yoga, sadhana, meditation, all these things? To get Jnanam. About what? About Lord. So God and Jnanam are not separate. Jnana Gamyatvat. So yoga means Jnanam. Jnanam is the Gamyam. What is the Gamyam? To reach the Paramapadam, Vishnu Padam is the Gamyam. That is called Yogam, that Jnanam. Therefore, whom we are knowing? Lord Vishnu. Therefore, he is called Yogi. Jnanam Mulama, through Jnana, we are going to attain the Lord Vishnu, understanding his real nature. Therefore, Lord Vishnu is called as Yogi. Another meaning is Yogaha Samadhihi. Sahahi Swatmani Sarvada Samadhatte. Sahahi Swatmani, one's own mind. Samadhatte means the one's own mind who absorbed in one's own mind about that Lord. That what happens in Samadhi, you forget, Tripati Bhavana will not be there. Meditator, meditation object and meditation process will not be there. And you absorb in that your Samadhi sthiti and you absorb that Lord and you become identify yourself. That is Samadhi. But that is not Jnana. So when you Samadhatte means you identify yourself with the Lord at the Saguna level. That is also, it is Saguna, Apara Prakriti only. Apara Prakriti of Lord. As long as you are in Samadhi, these yogis do that. As long as in Samadhi, they forget the body, they forget the world, they forget the mind, and the meditative object, the Ishvara and this Bhakta become one. Become one. Until the Samadhi continues. Who does this? Yogis do this. Well, they are doing in Samadhi Abhyasa. But Vedanta Samadhi is different. Nama Samadhi appadikadu. இந்த சமாதியில் உட்காரும் போதுதான் எனக்கு பகவானுடைய ஐக்கியம். சமாதியில் வந்து வெளிந்த உறவுடனே நோ ஐக்கியம். It's not like that. That is yoga samadhi. But whereas a Vedantin is always in samadhi. Samadhi means always identifying himself or herself with the Lord. You need not sit for that. Straight ukarande. You need not focus your mind. You need not do any asana for that. While walking also you can have a samadhi. Samadhi sthiti means what? Samadhanam. The manasu வந்து நான் பிரம்மன் அந்த பாவனையோட இருக்கிறது தான் சமாதி. That is Vedantin Samadhi. So many people mistake Yogi Samadhi and Vedantin Samadhi. This is Yogi's Samadhi. When on that stage only they can have that identity. But when they come out, Again, world is real for them. Whereas Gnani, by opening eyes, always he is in Samadhi. Therefore, he says, for yogis also, Bhagavan is the one, through the Samadhi, Abhyasa, they try to identify with the Lord. That is, therefore, Lord Vishnu called as Yogi. Next one, Yogishaha. Yogishaha means Anye Yoginaha. This is beautiful. Acharya says, he is the master of yogis. Lord Vishnu is the master of other yogis. But what we think yogis means, he is a great yogi, siddha, purusha, we think. But they are not higher yogis. Lord Vishnu is the yogi Isha, master of all these yoga people. Why? What this says, Acharya says, Anye yoginaha yogantarayehi hanyante swarupat pramadyanti. Anye yoginaha, other yogis, what happens for them? Sometimes they fall from their samadhi sthiti. They'll fall out. Then they come out, it is miserable for them. That's why they don't like to come. They always want to sit in yoga samadhi. Gnana kadayadu. That is the difference. There is no gnana. That's why for temporarily they suspend the whole world. Just like in sleep. These people go into samadhi. That's why Acharya says, Anye yoginaha, other yogis, yogantarayehi. There are so many obstacles in yoga. The problem, the meditation, some problem. Meditation is not possible, samadhi is not possible. Yogantarayehi. What happens? Hanyante swarupat pramadhyant. They will never get this swarupa, that samadhi avastha, pramadhyante. They will fall from that samadhi sthiti because of some obstacle. But whereas the Lord Vishnu is ayam tu tadrahitatvat. There is no fall from this samadhi for Lord Vishnu. But other yogis are not like that. They see the world, they come to the world, again they lose their balance. That's why they'll rush again back to their samadhi sthiti. Whereas Lord Vishnu is not like that. Tadrahitatvat tesham ishaha. Therefore, he is free from that falling from that samadhi, and he is the master of those other yogis. Those yogis are worshipping for, meditating for samadhi sthiti, for whose sake? For Lord Vishnu. Whereas Lord Vishnu need not do any samadhi abhyasa. Therefore, he is called Yogi Shahat. That is the difference between the previous Yogi and Yogi Shaha. Yogi and Bhagavan Lord Vishnu himself is a yogi. Not only that, for other yogis, he is the Ishaha, Yogi Shaha. And another meaning, what I said in the yogi, second meaning, all these yogis aimed at the Lord by yoga abhyasa to identify with the Lord Vishnu. Therefore, Lord Vishnu is called Yogi. Yogi Ishaha, master. There, yogi means all these yogis aimed at the Lord to know him and to absorb, to identify himself with the Lord in samadhi. Therefore, Lord is called Yogi and Yogishaha. Next nama, Sarva Kamadaha. Sarva means all, Kama means desire, Daha means the giver, the fulfiller. The fulfiller of all the desires. Sarva Kamadaha. Sarvan Kaman Dadati, Sada Dadati iti. Sarvan Kaman Sada Dadati iti Sarva Kamadaha. The Lord Vishnu is the one who is the fulfiller of all our wishes, all our desires. Sarva Kamada. Next Nama, Ashramaha. Ashramaha means, ashrama means we know where people go and relax. That is ashrama. ಈ ಶ್ರಮಂ ಇಲ್ಲಾಮಲೆ ಆಶ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಶ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟಿ ಪೇನ್ ಸಫರಿಂಗ್ ಕಷ್ಟವನ್ನು ಈ ಶ್ರಮ வேണ്ട ஏன்னா இந்த கிரகம் இதெல்லாம் சிரமம் ஆசிரமவನ್ನ இங்கிருந்து சிரமம் விட்டுட்டு அங்கே சிரமம் அது வேற இன்டர்பிரேஷன் ஆசிரமஹ மீன்ஸ் ஹியர் ஆசிரமவத் சர்வேஷாம் சம்சாராரண்யே பிரமதாம் Ashramavat. Lord Vishnu is called Ashramaha. Just like Ashramam, when people go and get relaxed and peace, they feel peace and happiness. Ashramavat, they are supposed to give happiness. But unfortunately, some ashramas are becoming, all problematic centers nowadays. Then Tamil Nadu ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸ் இன்னும். இது ஆசிரமம்னா பயப்படுறான் எல்லாருமே. அதில் சுவாமி யாருன்னா நிறைய பயப்படுறான் இப்போ. போகக்கூடாது கிட்ட போன உனக்கு வைராக்கியம் வந்துடுவான்னு சொல்லுவான். So there are some problems. So Ashramavat Sarvesham Samsararanye. So why these people go to Ashramaha? They want to be free from some problems. கொஞ்சம் மனசு நிம்மதியா இருக்கும். அந்த அரண்யத்தில் ஒரு ஆசிரமம் இருக்கும். அரண்யம்ல எல்லாமே டைகர்ஸ் லயன்ஸ் எல்லாமே இருக்கும். So people go to ashrama, they will get shelter there. In that forest, small ashrama will be there. And people, whoever goes there, they will feel relaxed. Like this samsara aranyanla. In the samsara aranyanla, ashrama yaranna? Bhagavan da. You mere ashramak pove venda. Bhagavan da ashrama. Ashramavat sarvesham samsararanye bhravatam. Whoever moving in this samsararanyam brahmatam vishramaha vishramasthanatvat vishramasthanam vishramasthanam in the restaurant இப்போ நம்ம புதுசா காட்டேஜ்னா இது கட்டுறாங்களே நிறைய காட்டேஜஸ் சம்மருக்கு they will go and stay there. What is that house? Resort, holiday resort, guest house. எல்லாருக்குமே கெஸ்ட் ஹவுஸ். கொடைக்கானல்ல ஒரு கெஸ்ட் ஹவுஸ், ஊட்டில ஒரு கெஸ்ட் ஹவுஸ். ஏன் 2 months they go and relax and 10 months they work. So that is ashramam for those people, worldly people. So Bhagavan is the ashramam for this samsara aranyam. Who are all moving in this samsara aranyathila நிம்மதி எங்க கிடைக்கும்? ஆசிரமம்ல. ஆசிரமம்ல போன நிம்மதி எப்படி கிடைக்குமோ, similarly you surrender to the Lord Vishnu, you will get that peace and happiness. Therefore he says ashramavat sarvesham samsararanye brahmatam vishramastanatvat. Now ninga thedave venda ashramatikaga. Where is ashramam? Bhagavan. Why? He said I am ashramaha. But we are searching for ashramas and go there and again problem. You go and see ashramas. தூரத்துல இருந்து நல்லா இருக்கும், கிட்ட போனதா தெரியும் ஆசிரமங்கள் இப்படிதான் இருக்கன்னு சொல்லுவோம். So we will think like that. Not all ashramas, just I am telling. Next one, Shamaha, Shramanaha. Correct. 853, Shramanaha. Shrama means kashtam, pain. Shramana, normally we use that. Who feels this difficulty, custom, pain in their life? Avivekis feel that. Avivekis means those who do not have bhakti, devotion on the Lord, and no religious life. They are called all avivekis. Avivekinaha sarvan santapayati. Avivekinaha sarvan santapayati iti shramanaha. Santapa means ore kavala. pain, difficulty, problem, ஏதோ ஒரு கவலை, misery. Why they are suffering? Because of aviveka. Why aviveka? They never surrender to Lord. They are called avivekis. Vivek is they surrender to Lord and they surrender to Guru, Shastra, whatever Lord said in Vedas, they follow. They are called vivekis. All others are avivekis. Sarvan santapayati. This person never think. Santapayati means he is suffering, pain is there. No, Bhagavan is giving pain and nenikkram. Not because of my aviveka only I am suffering and yaru nenakka maata. Indiya. Avivekam irundhen therinjana half solution nane. 50% solution comes. I am aviveki, I am not knowledgeable, I am not educated and therinjana you will try. So Bhagavan gives the pain for these avivekis. And Bhagavan gives pain in the sense their karma phalam in the Bhagavan is the pradata, karma phala data, phala data. Bhagavan is not directly making you suffer. Understand here, that is very important. Our karma phalam, our actions, our thoughts only, or either pleasure and pain they give. Shramanaha. Kshamaha 854. Kshamaha means decay, drought and solluvalle, anavrishti, drought or kshinam. Kshinaha sarvaha prajaha karoti. Kshamaha and kshinaha. Kshinikkiradhu solluvalle, ama dakshin, decaying. Kshinaha. What he does at the time of pralaya, at the time of dissolution, sarvaha prajaha kshinaha karoti. At the time of resolution, pralayam, so everything disappears. It comes decay. So kshamaha kshinaha sarvaha prajaha karoti iti kshamaha. Means Lord brings the decline of the everything in the world. Bhagavan is the cause for its dissolution also. Kshamaha. Kshamaha. Next one, Suparnaha. Suparnaha means Shobhanani Paranani. Parana means leaf. Su means good, nice. Shobhanani Paranani. Chandamsi. Samsarataha. Samsara taruhu. Sorry. Samsara taruhu. The samsara vriksham is there. No, samsara vrikshatige leaves are there. What are those leaves? Bhagavan, Lord Vishnu is in the form of the leaves. The leaves are Vedas. The Vedas, Veda mantras are like leaves. For this samsara vriksham. Shobhanani Paranani Chandamsi Samsara Taru Rupinaha Asya iti Suparnaha. Chandamsi Yasya Paranani. And Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, all these Vedas, Mahavakyas, Vedic statements, all like leaves. No? Suparnaha. So, whoever, as long as the tree has got the leaves, it is beautiful. The Suparnaha. So, the life, human being, samsara life also, as long as this person is the learned person having that Veda, mantra, puja, all this, the whole religious life is like a leaves. Because every mantra is Bhagavan's name. Every mantra. Every leaf is like a Bhagavan's mantra. Every mantra, Veda mantra or Upanishadic mantras, all mantras are like leaves. As long as the mantras, the leaves are there, the Vedas are there, this person's life is so fresh. and இந்த லீவ்ஸ் எல்லாம் இல்லைன்னு என்ன ஆயிடும்? அந்த ட்ரீக்கு சம்சார விருட்சம் தரும். அதனால இந்த லைஃப் சம்சார விருட்சத்துக்கு எது வேணும்னா படிக்கணும். சாஸ்திரம் படிக்கிறது, அந்த சாஸ்திரத்து வேதம் மந்திரங்கள் எல்லாம் இருந்ததுன்னா அந்த லைஃபுக்கே ஒரு தேஜஸ். அப்பதான் அந்த லைஃப் நிக்க முடியும். So therefore he says Suparnaha. Lord Vishnu is called as Suparnaha. That means Lord manifested himself as the tree of samsara. Then Lord manifested himself as the tree of samsara, and who that tree has got beautiful leaves. What are those leaves? Vedas. Veda 4 ane itna leaves irukku. From Vedas, Sutras, Puranas, Itihasas, Mantras, so many Upanishads, lot of other books are there. So for this Lord, the whole Jagat is samsara is Lord's manifestation. All the leaves are his mantras, chandams. Suparnaha, Vayu Vahanaha. 856. Vahana means the one who carries. One who carries. Vayu means air. Vayur vahati. Vayur vahati yad bhitya bhutani iti saha. That air carries. Vahati carries. Why it carries? Air, the air moves. Carries means the air is carrying us, really speaking. The air in the lungs, the respiratory lungs, Vayu only is carrying us now. We are thinking I am carrying the air. Really speaking, the Vayu is the one who is carrying my body. See this interpretation. Vayu Devata is one who is carrying me actually. It is a great job for Vayu. This is because the whole Jiva is sitting on me. Is depending, his whole life is depending on Vayu. So Vayu has got lot of responsibility. So I have to carry all these Jivas, even cockroach, ant also. Even you cannot dissect and see the respiratory system of ant, but that ant also taking oxygen. This is going on. So who is taking care of that? Vayu Devata, Vahati. Why he is doing that job? Bhitya, out of fear. Fear of Lord Vishnu. Yad Bhitya Bhutani iti. So he carries all the jivas with air. Vayu Vahanaha Bhutani iti. Saha Vayu Vahanaha. Even who is carrying that Vayu? This Vayu is also Bhagavan. This is also manifestation of Bhagavan alone. Therefore in other Upanishads it says in Taittiriya, Bhisha smadvatah pavate bhisho deti suryaha. Bhisha means out of fear. The Vayu pavate, the Vayu Devata is moving out of fear from the Lord, because Bhagavan only created. So he has to do his duty. Bhisho deti suryaha. Suryaha udeti. Bhishat means the Lord sun also rises because out of fear. These are all Jadam. Actually speaking, they are all Jadam. Because of his blessing only, the Brahman's blessing only, they are all manifestations. Bhisho deti suryaha, like that. Then all Shrutis, Vakyas. That means fear of whom Vayu carries all beings. Next sloka, 105. Dhanurdharo dhanurvedaha Dando damayita damaha Aparajita sarvasaha Niyanta niyamo yamaha. 857th Nama. Dhanurdharaha. Dhanuhu means, the bow. Dharaha means the one who is holding that dhanush. Is called Dharaha. Dhanurdharaha means the wielder of the bow. Who is the Lord? Rama. Rama is holding that Kodandam. That dhanush name is called Kodanda. That's a Kodanda Pani. His name is called Kodanda Pani. Pani means hand. In whose hand that Kodanda Dhanush is there is called Kodanda Pani. So Rama only. Mr. Lord Vishnu taken as avatar of Rama. Sriman Ramaha Mahad Dhanuhu Dharayamasa iti. Sriman Ramaha Mahad Dhanuhu. There is no equal dhanush to that Kodandam. There is no equal dhanush to that. Dhanuhu, Mahad Dhanuhu, Dharayamasa, the one who is wearing in his hand. Dharayamasa. So therefore Lord Vishnu is called Dhanurdharaha. In his Rama avatara is holding that dhanush. Therefore he is called Dhanurdharaha. Then Dhanurvedaha. Saeva Dasharadhihi Dhanurvedam Vetti iti. Who can yield that bow? Who can have that bow in their hand? Who knows that knowledge? How to do archery? No? Then only. If you and I hold, what is use? When some people like that only, they sit in front of Veena and they take photo. If anybody asks, do you know Veena? And I do not know. Just for photo sake I have taken. Not like that. Rama is holding that evening. That Kodanda means not just like for photo sake. He knows how to operate it. How to do fight with the Rakshasas with that Kodanda. One Jankara but the whole world, it vibrates, that sound, that much sound comes. It has such a power. So Dhanur Vedaha means, with means to know. So he is the knower of that Dhanur Vedam. That is also called Veda. We think there are only 4 Vedas. There are many Vedas, Upavedas they call. 4 Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharvana Veda. Apart from these 4 main Vedas, there are many other sciences, knowledges like Dhanur Veda, Ayurveda, Gandharva Veda. No? All these Vedas are there. Therefore, Dhanur Veda is its big Shastra. The Lord Rama knows that all Dhanur Vidya. Dasharadhihi Dhanur Vedam Vetti. Dhanur Vedaha. Then Dandaha. 859. That's why in Chinna, when we are young, we used to carry at least a bow and arrow to remember that. Nowadays are all gone. Now children are carrying only bat. Bats and ball. You go and see how many children are running to learn tennis, badminton, all these things. Not bow and arrow. They carry only Rama, they can remember. What they remember now? Fully westernized culture. In Dasara days, those days, children used to come every home and the Hanuman pictures and they carry and bow and arrow with in the hands. That is to represents the Rama's success on that day. So they all carry this bow and arrow. We used to go to every house in that Dasara days. 10 days our teachers used to take us to every home and we have to chant some stotras and all those days. Now who will carry? Even August 15th Republic Day, school children are not attending. What to talk of other festivals? Very difficult. Lord Vishnu is called as Dandaha, 859. Dandaha means here, big stick is also called Dandaha. What is the job of the stick? That which punishes, with which we punish. We use that Dandam. The punishment is called Dandam. The Dandaha means punishment is called Dandaha. So the Lord Vishnu is called Dandaha because in the form of punishment, Lord Vishnu. When you are punishing other person, so that punishment is also called Vishnu alone, Dandaha. Therefore he says the rod of justice. Why you punish other person? To do some justice to others. You punish some adharmic person, some illegal, some wrong actions that somebody does, you punish. So when you are punishing, you are going to, by punishing that person, you are going to establish some dharma. So you are punishing the adharmic person and you are going to establish dharma. That's why that is called dharma dandam. That pere, the punishment kudukkradhukku or dandam irukkum illaya, raja dandam. Adu pere dharma dandam anu pere. That is called dharma dandam. That dandam itself is the manifestation of the Lord. Why? By this punishment, through this danda, that person is going to change. And this is rod of justice. Rod of justice. Justice means Bhagavan having that capacity, the punishment power. That's why everybody is seeking for the justice. Many people, those who are lost so many things, they are waiting for justice. And you look at that in our courts and all people, lawyers, they are in the court also, they are having dharma dandam. Nowadays, olden days, Rajas are also having dharma dandam. That Purohita always hold that dharma dandam. So when Raja comes, he is hit on his head. Dharmam rakshati rakshitahan. You protect dharma, dharma will protect you. And this Raja Mantri, this person will always corrects the Raja. So he is always surrender to this dharma dandam. When Raja is not give decisions, judgment according to his whims and fancies. According to Shastra, Dharma Shastra, this danda represents Dharma Shastra. So that's why always they walk along with that Dharma danda. This Raja is the one who follows Dharma. He never do unjust to anybody. So that is called Bhauparak. Bhauparak and another. All have gone. Everybody knows. People have gone to such an extent. Lawyer profession ரொம்ப சீப்பா போயிடுது இப்போ. ஒரு லாயர் என்ன எப்படி இருக்கணும்? அதாவது தர்ம மூர்த்தி தேவதா நடந்தவர் மாதிரி இருக்கணும். லாயர் என்ன அர்த்தம்? He is the one who is doing justice to dharma. That is the profession, highest, greatest profession, lawyer profession. This is the most cheapest profession now it is. Unfortunately. Even doctor profession also. Vaidyo Narayano Hari. It became more commercial. The cheating the doctor profession and the lawyer's profession, more cheating. The Lord, see, a human being go any extent. The Lord Vishnu is the one who is in the form of punishment, dharma. Dandaha. Damayita. Damayita means Lord Vishnu is one, he who inflicts on people, punish the people in the form of Yama Dharmaraja. Yama or king. King also punish the people. See, any tappu panna, if anybody does mistake, Raja those days immediately they remove the legs, they remove the hands, they give a severe punishment. Raja is one. Similarly, Yamadharmaraja is the one, ultimate punishment he will give. So that's why Vaivasvata means Yamadharmaraja. Vaivasvata Narendradi Rupena. Narendradi means kings. Lord Vishnu in the form of Yama and other kings, Prajaha Damayati, and he punishes the people in the form of Yamadharmaraja and the king. That's why the king is equal to Bhagavan. Because the king is one who punishes. So therefore, who is punishing, really speaking? The Lord Vishnu is punishing through the king. Lord Vishnu is the one who is punishing, giving punishment through the lawyer. The lawyer also is Vishnu. Lawyer profession ஆயிடுது இப்ப என்ன பண்றது? விஷ்ணு. So that is the problem. That's why the situation whole has disturbed. Judges, you have seen yesterday's, day before yesterday, the statements, how it has come. They never respect. Judge, I am the politician, everything is in my hand. Even Bhagavan, they are ready to buy even Bhagavan. Our political leaders have gone up to that extent. The Padavi, Yamoham. The Padavi, name and fame, money can do anything. Dharma, Irma, ஒன்னும் கிடையாது. அதனால பகவானுக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியும். So everything he punishes all the people, directly or indirectly. Damayita. Therefore, Lord Vishnu is called Damayita. So in the form of Yamadharmaraja. That's why Yamadharmaraja punishes. How he punishes? அவர் வந்து டைரக்டா வந்து பிராணம் எடுத்துட்டு போக மாட்டார். Yamadharmaraja sends his messenger first that ஜராதேவி, நீங்க போய் பார்த்துக்கோ, நான் அப்புறம் வரேன்னு சொல்லுவாரு. ஜராதேவி ஓல்ட் ஏஜ், கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா வந்து she go on, அந்த ஓல்ட் ஏஜ் அப்படியே suffering like anything. You can see the old people how they are. உட்கார்ந்து எழுந்துக்க முடியாது. They cannot do anything. பல்லு கிடையாது, காது கேட்காது, கண்ணு பார்க்க முடியாது, உடம்புல இன்னும் சக்தி கிடையாது. That means what? The Jaraj Devi is occupied totally. So Bhagavan, Yamadharmaraja is ready. You start first punishing, then I will come ultimately. So Jara Devi comes first, then Yamadharmaraja comes. So who is Yamadharmaraja? If you are follow Dharma, Satyam, Ahimsa, all these things, they protect you. They protect you. So that Dharma will protect. That's why Yama Dharmaraja and Peravarke. He will not punish you. And he will teach you Atma Jnana. Like in Kathopanishad. Katha. If you study only Kathopanishad, you can know that Yamadharmaraja is very kind person. Now you love Yamadharmaraja. Previously we hate Yamadharmaraja. Now that's why you know Dharma, all our devatas are by themselves are good. Nama buddhi da, nama our karma, our buddhi, everything, they are the only givers. Whatever you save in the bank, what is the bank? People have power. Whatever account you have, they will give it to you. If you have 50,000, they will give 50,000. If you have 5,000, what you have saved. Similarly, these devatas are also sitting in the counters, cashier counter, and the counter, in the counter. One devata is sitting in counter. Whatever you have saved, punyam, papam, that and all they will give. And you cannot go and fight with that person. What he says, whatever you have saved, I am giving to you. Similarly, Yamadharmaraja, other devatas also, whatever punya, papa you are saving, punya na punya ungalku kuduthuren, papa na papam. So in the form of pain. Papa in the form of pain. Punya in the form of sukha. நான் இப்பதான் புண்ணியம் தான் பண்றானே கஷ்டப்படுறானே, இந்த பாவம் இல்ல, ஓல்டு அக்கௌண்ட். ஓல்டு அக்கௌண்ட்ல ஏதாவது பாவம் இருந்தா யூ ஹேவ் டு ஃபேஸ். தட் இஸ் ஓல்டு அக்கௌண்ட் தானே. ஸோ தட் இஸ் பகவான் வில் டேக் கேர் ஆஃப் தட் ஓல்டு அக்கௌண்ட் ஆல்சோ. வி வில் ஃபர்கெட் அவர் அமௌண்ட், வி won't forget. Our papa account we forget. The people always question the Lord. Damayita. Then Damahan. Damaha means self-control, discipline. The Lord Vishnu is the one who, by giving the Damaha, self-control, that is called punishment. By punishment what happens? Dandaha. By punishing that person what happens? He corrects himself. So after correcting what happens? Control will take place. Sense control, the punishment. So once sense control comes, naturally he will get a good discipline in the life, and the discipline life lead to chitta shuddhi, and chitta shuddhi lead to guru prapti to shastra prapti, then jnanam, everything comes. So Lord Vishnu is called Damaha. What is that damaha? Danda karya phalam. When you give punishment, danda karyam. What is the result of that danda punishment? Damaha. So person, you are correcting the person. Damaha. When you correct that mistake, he will not repeat. So that damaha also Lord Vishnu alone, that dandaha also Lord Vishnu alone. Bhagavan, therefore when Bhagavan punishes us, you take it as prasada. Bhagavan is the dando, I am only dandaha. He says in Bhagavad Gita also. Dandoham also I am only. Dama also I am only. Damayita also I am only. So everything, all punishment comes to give purification. That's why they say Bhagavan takes you under the water not for drowning but for cleansing. Bhagavan takes you under the water. What we think, I am now drowning, you said. The more you go inside the deep, you will get clean your body. அது மாதிரி எல்லா கஷ்டங்களும் போகணும், உள்ள நுழைஞ்சு போகணும். போனாதான் நமக்கு கஷ்டம் தெரிஞ்சிடும். அப்பதான் you can know the limitations of the body. அப்பதான் அவனுக்கு தான் ஞானமே வரும். நல்லா யாருக்கு நிறைய கஷ்டம் வருமோ லைஃப்ல, they only very easily they can get knowledge. Very easily. Then next one, aparajitaha. Aparajitaha means defeated by. But aparajitaha, na parajitaha, aparajitaha. The one who will never defeated by anybody. Shatrubhihi na parajitaha. By shatrus, he never defeated by shatrus. Aparajitaha. Then sarvasahaha. He never defeated by enemies. Who is never defeated by enemies? Sarvasahaha means, sarva means all. Acharya says, sarva karmasu samarthaha iti. Sarvasahaha means the one who is expert in all his actions. Samartha means romba thiramai, samarthyam. Samarthasya bhavaha samarthyam. That samarthyam, skillness in all actions. Sarva samartha. ஏதாவது வேலை கொடுத்தானே நான் பண்ண முடியாது, எனக்கு தெரியாது சொல்லுவேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நான் ட்ரைன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டான். நிறைய பேர் நமக்கு எதுக்குல வம்பு விட்டுடுவான். How you get experience? How can you know how to do any action? That's why you wait for any opportunity. If anybody says do this, yes, I will do. If you are getting success or failure, that is a different question. I will try my best. First you have to take up it. Sarva samartha irukku. This is not for others' sake. I will get experience. I exposed to that situation, and how any mistakes I have done, I can change myself. Oh, இப்படி இருக்கணுமா, இந்த விஷயம் இப்படி பண்ணணுமான்னு நல்லா தெரியும். You have to put step further and forward, not backwards. எனக்கு வேண்டாம், நான் பண்ண மாட்டேன், ஒன்றும் வரவே வராது, இன்டெலிஜென்ஸே வராது, எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸே வராது. That's why they do not know how to, which bus, which number you have to get in. ஏன்னா இந்த பக்கம் அந்த பக்கம் போய் ஏறுவான். ஏன்னா எப்போ பஸ் ஏறினதே கிடையாது. என்ன பயம். Suddenly you go one day outside, no? What happens? பஸ் எங்க இருக்க, ஸ்டேஷன் எங்க இருக்க ஒன்றும் தெரியாது. And they say intelligently and very greatly, no? இங்க போனதே கிடையாது. I have not gone anywhere. Is it a greatness and a big thing? It's not like a big thing. You have to go places and I have to see what is what. திறமை இருக்கணும், எல்லாமே பண்ண முடியும். நான் I can do, I will do, I can do. That is called sarvasaha. Sarva karmasu samarthaha. Bhagavan has got such a power, therefore he is called sarvasaha. Another meaning is sarvan shatrun sahata. Sarvan means all, shatrun means enemies, saha means பொறுமையா அவங்களுக்கு without getting any angry, சகிக்கிற குணம். ஈவன் அவன் எவ்வளவு கெட்டது பண்ணா கூட பகவான் ரொம்ப சாதுவா he will give time for them, One day they will change. Another example, Sisupala. 100 times he excused. Duryodhana also, how many crimes he is doing in front of him. So much time he has given to them. Even Bhishma, Drona, all are committing mistakes in front of the Lord. He knows that. But Bhagavan gives time, maximum time, for every person. To give opportunity to change. He gives 2-3 ways. In the situation he may change. Adi idi provide panni eppadiyaadu romba sahikra gunam jaasti. Like mother, how mother accepts the mistakes of the children. Kulandu edha tappu panna tavaru panna enna pannuva amma? She never punish. No? He will change one day or other. She will change. Definitely she will change. She mother has got that much purumai, tolerance power. Sahana means tolerance power. Sarva sahaha. Sarvan Shatrun Sahataiti. Then Niyanta. Niyanta means dictator. Dictate pandrathu. Ipdi pannu, apdi pannu. Do like this, do like this. We have to dictate. Who dictates? Bhagavan Vishnu is the one who dictates for everyone. All the devatas or all the human beings. He dictates. How he dictates? He appoints that in their respective duties. He appoints the people. Sarvan sveshu sveshu karmasu. Sarvan sveshu sveshu krityeshu. In their actions. Sveshu sveshu and one's own duties. Krityeshu. Vyavasthapayati. He appoints the persons in their own actions. Vyavasthapayati. Therefore he is called Niyanta. Niyamikkaradu. You do this one, you be here. You do this one, you be here. So that's why Bhagavan kept us in what place, what is required for us, better place to get maturity, Atma Jnana. Bhagavan kept in the same place. If I go there, nice. If we don't like our house, our place. Even we don't like our body also. This is the first crime what we do. Bhagavan against the first crime. First, Bhagavan is be happy with that. Whatever atmosphere Bhagavan given, happy. Bhagavan knows. Maybe he knows, according to my karma, this is the right body. This is the right place. This is the right where I am. What I am doing is right. He knows. This is called surrender. Because he is Niyanta. Niyanta and Hitler Mussolini madiri kediyadu. Adu Niyanta that is dictatorship. That is different. The great Niyanta is Bhagavan. Niyanta means Niyamikar. Niyamakaha. Next, Aniyamaha. Aniyamaha. I will tell you. Niyanta. Aniyamaha one is there. Aniyamaha. Niyamaha. Yamaha. There are different explanations. I am going to tell you. First you write Aniyamaha. 865. Aniyamaha means there is no niyama. No one can come and command the Lord, you do like this. You should do. You should do. No one can come and put a vidhi on the Lord. Can anyone, any other devatas go and talk to Vishnu? Oh Lord Vishnu, you should do this. Aniyamahana. No one can put a condition or any power on that Lord Vishnu. Therefore, na niyamaha niyataha tasya vidyata iti. Na niyamaha niyamam kadiyadu. Ipdi panna apdi panna. Avari Bhagavanukku theriyum. Avarikella niyamam kadiyadanu kekudadu. Bhagavan never go out of niyama. He is spontaneously practicing that. Therefore, aniyamaha. Na niyamaha niyataha asya vidyata iti. இந்த நியமம் இருக்க பகவானுக்கு இது பண்ணணும் அது பண்ணணும் கிடையாது. சாஸ்திரம் என்ன சொல்லிருக்கு? He does that only. Exactly he does that. Bhagavan. Because we are not following according to Shastra, that's why we require yama niyamas. Then ayamaha. 866. Ayamaha. there are different variations. Ayamaha is there, 66. Niyamaha, yamaha, they say. All are same meaning. Ayamaha means na asya vidyate yamaha. Yamaha means mrityu. Yamaha, na yamaha, no mrityu. Lord Vishnu is ever immortal, no mrityu. Na yamaha asya vidyate iti ayamaha. Therefore, who surrenders to that Lord also? Ayamaha. Because Bhagavan's job to protect. That's what he did for Markandeya. Bhakta Markandeya, when he surrenders, and Yamadharmaraja could not enter there. Yama. அந்த மிருத்யு பயத்துல வெளியில வரும், அவ்வளவுதான். இல்லைன்னா பஸ்ல என்ன ஆகும் வீட்டுக்கு போறதுக்குள்ள ஒரே பயம், மிருத்யு பயம். another big trauma. So ayamaha. Then niyamaha yamaha, you can see that also. Athava means otherwise. Ayamaha means this meaning. Otherwise you can take them as niyamaha yamaha. Yama niyamau yogange. By the yoga angas, yama niyama are there, no? Do's and don'ts. Tat gamyatvat. The gamyam, the goal can be reached. The goal is the Lord Vishnu is the one who can be reached by following the yama niyama ashta anga yoga. So whoever follows yama and niyama, slowly they will go towards that Lord. What is that Lord? That is the gamyam. Yamaniyamam dwara, through the Yamaniyama practice, one can reach to that goal of Lord Vishnu. Therefore, Lord Vishnu is called Yamaha and Niyamaha. So many meanings. So first we have to follow Ahimsa, Satyam, Asteyam, Brahmacharyam, Aparigraham. Saucha, Santosham, Swadhyayam, Tapasya, Ishvara Pranidhana. In the 10 commandments we follow properly in our life, Shastra runs towards you, Guru runs towards you, Bhagavan always taking care of you. Because these 10 commandments have such a power. Therefore, we'll see more in the next class. Beautiful name. Lord is one, who is called Yamaha and Niyamaha. That's why when you are following Yama Niyamas, really that is, as it is, Lord Vishnu is the Avatara. Now what we, our condition, Satyameva Jayate or Pakam. Now what she is telling, if you speak truth, you cannot Vada Mudiya, the life learns. So there is a lot of contradiction for our, whatever we are listening, whatever we are seeing. So idellam taandi varanamanna, I have to own up that reality. Then only all these contradictions will go. Otherwise, Shastra is Shastra, naan da. Appadiye kashtama irukum ulagam paakradhukku. So all contradiction will be set right only when you get higher knowledge. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Guru